Hey you guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey back with another video. I wanted to do a quick update here with you guys in regards to what I think may be getting ready to come down the pipe when it comes to Lake Lanier. If you guys will recall, in one of my most recent videos, I made a statement about Lake Lanier, how I've been noticing for quite some time, well over a year, I've been noticing a lot of details online pertaining to it, just randomly popping up in my day-to-day, whether it's online or in other areas as well. Maybe I might have overheard someone talking about it in conversation, things of that nature. Now for me personally, I do recall, this was years ago, like maybe my junior or senior year of college. It was spring break. One of my good friends at the time, I haven't spoken to her in years. We kind of, went our ways. You kind of grow apart as you get older and, start to form your own families, things of that nature. So we just kind of severed ties that way and moved on. So anyhow, but we did do a road trip to Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, to visit some of her family. It turns out one of her cousins, I believe it was, he was a retired NFL player. I believe he played for it was for the Lions. It was like, I remember seeing a blue lion. I forgot the name of the team, but he played for that team. Anyhow, at some point prior to actually, was that after we made it there? Oh yeah, it was after we made it there. We ended up getting there because it was like maybe a 13-hour ride or something, and we ended up getting some rest, got up, then we kind of ventured out, wanted to find out a little bit more in terms of Atlanta, what Atlanta had to offer. And I do recall us going to Lake Lanier. Now, mind you, we were coming from up north and we didn't have a clue about the backstory about that place at all. Now, we didn't do anything like jumping in the water or anything crazy like that. It was just more so walking along various trails, things of that nature. And I remember actually taking a few photos of being there, but it was nothing near the water. Rest assured in that, okay? Like, I didn't find out till like years later that that location had a history behind it, and really a sad history. And I believe the town was Oscarville. So I did do some digging as I, got older and looked further into it. And that's when I found out the backstory, which was pretty sad. Now, fast forward to, I'll say about 2022, 2023, I started noticing an influx of different stories, different images, things of that nature to start to pop up in my feeds, like my social media feeds, as well as just out in public in general. But there was a lot pertaining to Lake Lanier. Now, I didn't quite understand the reason behind it. Still, I'm kind of on the fence on why that might be, but I kept it as something that I would just take note of, put in my back pocket, if you will, and just continue to stay tuned in regards to why this is being shown to me quite heavily. Now, for me, I have noticed, as of recent, I just noticed a lot of the imagery started popping up again. And I took it upon myself to do some digging over the past day or two, as of recent, just to really see why this might be the case. Now, what I noticed was there was some discussion that Lake Lanier is starting to dry up. So you know what that means. More than likely, whatever has been hidden or never reported at the time when this tragic event took place, more than likely is going to come to light. Now, as for why I'm noticing this on my end so heavy and have been for well over a year, I don't know. But I figured I'm making note of it now, and I'll keep my eyes peeled, because you never know. You never know if it could possibly have something to do with yourself on a personal scale, meaning like maybe someone in your family may have been someone who once lived there, and maybe at some point that will be revealed to you. That could be a thing. Or something a lot deeper in terms of lineage or whatever the case may be. I don't want to make any assumptions just yet, but for me personally, for it to be shown to me quite heavily is just like, it's a bit of a puzzle, but in due time, whatever the reason may be why I've been noticing this for well over a year, being just like really shown to me in various forms, I'm sure at some point or another I'll be able to piece it together. And whatever the case may be, I hope this would give peace to not only, you know, myself, if I possibly have family who happen to have lived in that town at some point, but I will hope that for any of the other families or any of the existent descendants of those families, if this could possibly give them some closure as well, I hope whatever comes up would do just that. Because I am just so so perplexed on this whole thing, why it's been revealed to me, or shown to me quite heavy before, and why it's starting to ramp up again. So we'll find out in due time, and I'm sure enough, I will keep you guys posted in regards to what I discover. And that is all for this quick video. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I want to say welcome to the new followers. I see you guys trickling in on my pages, and I do want you to know that I see you and appreciate you. Consultations are still open, except not this weekend, because Friday and Saturday is completely booked. But if you look at my calendar, you will see I do have spots available for the coming week, and choose the time that's more fitting for us both. If you have any issues with scheduling an appointment, just definitely reach out to me. You can reach out to me through messaging or email, things of that nature, and we can then set up a time that works best for us both. For those of you who are not aware, I'm actually in the field house when it comes to keynote speaking as well as motivational speaking. So let's say you are a part of an organization and you would like for me to come out and partake in that experience with you all. You would just need to have someone from the head of your organization to reach out to me, where we can then go over the appropriate details and move forward from there accordingly. Such a mouthful, but I wanted to make sure I got all of that in there. So as always, you guys, I'm definitely sending you off with love and light, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed, you guys.